Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with another reaction. We have Van Morrison, Rave John Donne, a request by Old Greybeard. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Looking forward to this. This will be the first Van Morrison reaction I do, but his name has been on my list for quite a while, so I'm happy we're finally getting into it. And John Donne, he was a poet, right? Death not be proud, death thou shalt die. That's the last line of that poem. I hear this is about poets or poetry and maybe philosophy or philosophers. So let's jump in. I'm always interested in that kind of stuff, so I love that. Let's jump in. Inarticulate Speech of the Heart. Is that the album title? That's good.
Rave on, John Donne. Rave on, thy holy fool. Down through the weeks of ages in the moss-born, dark, dank pools. Rave on down through the Industrial Revolution, empiricism, the atomic and nuclear age.
Yeah.
Rave on down through time and space, down through the corridors. Rave on words on printed page. Rave on, you left us infinity and well-pressed pages for the field. Drive on with wild abandon, up-tempo, frenzied heels. Rave on, Walt Whitman, nose down in wet grass. Rave on, fill the senses on nature's bright green shady path. Rave on, Omar Khayyam, rave on, Cahill Gibran. Oh, what sweet wine we drinketh. A celebration will be held. We will partake the wine and break the holy bread.
Oh, yo, I like this. This is poetry, and it's almost like a very meta experience while talking about this rave on through all of these periods we're going through, where we would almost forget about poetry or philosophy, which is so to me it's important, because I love it. I don't that's my bias. This just is in my mind. It's so important because that is just very personal. But I do believe there's so many values and truths and wisdom you can get out of it. Uh, just by reading it, you will get some insights into your own mind or life or loved ones. I love it, and I love how he really almost put it into purple prose of down through the weeks of ages in the moss born dark dank pools. You can you know a little bit of excerpts and influences from those uh, poets and philosophers like Ravon Walt Whitman, Nose Down in the Wet Grass. I think his poetry collection is Leaves of Grass, one of the most famous ones. So but I like, rave on through down the industrial revolution, empiricism, atomic and nuclear age, all of that. Rave on words on the printed page. Man, that's funny. I was just talking about that to my daughter yesterday. It's like kids, not kids of of my daughter's generation, maybe next, or, they're not even going to know what a book is, literally. They're going to have to go, if it goes like this, they're going to have to go to a museum to see a book. Oh, this was a book. There's not going to be any printed word anymore. That's heartbreaking to me, man. They're just going to, oh, this was a book, right? Like nowadays, regular phones with the dial and stuff, people don't know what that is anymore. That's going to happen with the book. Man, that's sad. Beautiful music. Of course, my mind instantly grasps words. So, but yeah, awesome music, just so peaceful, and just the way he's performing it in spoken word, but still melodic and from the heart.
Celebration will be held. We will partake the wine
Mm.
and break the holy bread. Rave on, let a man come out of Ireland. Rave on, Mr. Yeats.
Mm.
Rave on down through thy holy rosy cross. Rave on down through Theosophy and the golden dawn. Rave on through the writing of a vision. Rave on, rave on, rave on, rave on, rave on, rave on. Rave on, John Donne. Rave on thy holy flow. Down through the wicks of ages. In the most far dark black pools. Rave on down through the industrial revolution. In Pharisaism and the atomic and nuclear age. Rave on printed page.
Wow. Beautiful, man. Really cool. Ode to poetry and philosophy, and this peaceful music, and then you get the sax, you get great vocals. And I would probably think some folks might say, like, this might not be the best introduction to Van Morrison. This is not his biggest song, or I don't know, whatever reason. But for me, now knowing, like, oh, he's interested in this kind of stuff, like the same things that I'm interested in, that for me is really great. It's like, okay, now you got me. Now I'm locked in. Really cool. Now he was talking about Omar Khayyam and Khalil Gibran, like, wrote the Prophet. I'm not that familiar with their work. Yeats, a little bit, William Yeats. I read a lot of Eastern philosophy, so a lot of catching up to do. So there's names in here that I'm gonna look up and read about. So this gets me excited. What a great song! This album cover too, man. Seeing the guitar strings, almost like the heartstrings or the notes of the heart. And of course, the title, Inarticulate Speech of the Heart. We cannot always, uh, bring into words what we really feel. There's so much complexity to matters of the heart that it's almost impossible to really, get it all, uh, parsed through this language filter, right? It's cool. Although I do love it. I write, I read, but I do know there's restrictions there, there's constrictions. So yeah, awesome. Music is an extra tool to get those feelings across. So you combine music and the spoken word, you get this kind of magic, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, rave on, rave on. Yeah, rave on, everybody. Yo, put it on the page. Let's go. Thank you so much for introducing me to this track. Please let me know some recommendations for Van Morrison because I definitely want to explore more of his music, and hopefully we can get to some of those in the near future. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.